Yo, what's the word? Yes, sir. You know, the daily live from a league owner's perspective. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the people that pulled up already. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Juneteenth. Don't act like y'all working. Most of y'all should be off today. Don't act like y'all working. But I woke up. You know what I'm saying? I woke up and I was like, damn, it's cold as shit in my I'm not even supposed to be cursing, but yeah, it's cold in my house, bro. I keep that thing on 68. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. We had a live with Mr. Three of them things yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog for pulling up. Hold on, y'all. Shout out my dog, Mr. Three of them things. I wake up feeling burr as well. Yeah, I keep on the summertime, especially in Atlanta, it get hot. Man, bruh. 68 in here every time. And like upstairs and downstairs be a different type of temperature. So it might be good upstairs, like it might be a little cozy. Once you go downstairs to get something to drink or something, cold. But I keep my house on 68. I don't know what y'all keep y'all temperature on, but summertime in Atlanta, boy, it be getting like 100 degrees. Nah, that's a fact. House be cold. So that's why I be having a hoodie on in the summer because my house be like 68. But when I go outside, obviously I take the damn hoodie off. I ain't no YN like that, bro. You know the YNs, they still out here wearing hoodies in the summertime. They crazy, man. YNs be crazy, man, for sure. So y'all see the title, man. We're gonna get into two topics before we get into Ruinous. And I got a couple announcements. I just confirmed a date. Casey and Casey and Big Cat is getting rescheduled. They just both agreed to the date. So shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that out quickly. We're gonna get that out as soon as possible. And then on top of all of that, we got something else about the brew that I'm gonna get into. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of these everybody on the roster, everybody messing with the stage. Shout out my dog Chef Trez. Yeah, we go up every time. You feel me? So y'all, hold on. I want to get into this topic first. You see the title? It say leagues versus the fans. Now it's like this big uproar on Twitter about how the fans in the spaces they basically is the ones paying for. They basically the one that's paying to get in these venues and stuff. And I'm agree halfway, and then I'm agree on the other side because I always said in the spaces, it's literally the same people. Like, so at that point, are you really reaching a new audience or does that fan base matter? Because everybody in the spaces don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't go to the events. A majority of them do. I'm not gonna say they don't, but they're probably the part of the pay-per-view sales. But a lot of people don't go on Twitter. Some people don't even, you know what I'm saying, do internet period. It's just, oh, when you see a certain brand name, hey, I'm going to pull up to that event because I support the brand. But one thing I could say is what we got to stop doing when we trying to sell a product is we have to stop being rude to the fans because you got to think about it like this. If you go to a restaurant and your waitress is rude, are you going to go back and spend money with that restaurant? No. even though it's not the restaurant fault. It might be just a customer, or it might be a server that's rude. But that one rude server messes it up for the whole company, for the simple fact that the problem with when people sell things is that they be rude while trying to sell it. If I have something I'm trying to sell, I can't sell my product, or I can't make money without my product, without it being a consumer. So I say this to say this. When y'all ask me questions about flyers and stuff, in the inside, I might be irritated, but I'm not gonna be rude to the fans, because the fans is the people that's supporting us. Anytime you have a business, you cannot have a business, you cannot have a successful business without selling to a consumer. So it's just like, let's just give you an example. Apple can't be a company if they don't sell cell phones. Apple can't be a company if they don't sell iMacs. Apple can't be a company if they don't sell MacBook Pros. So what I'm saying is, a lot of times you'll see these leagues say, well, if you don't want to do something, just don't participate. And sometimes you can't. That's not how you go about it, bro. Like, shout out to the 6 people in the building. That's not how you go about it. Like, you know, one thing I can say though is people don't read flyers. So you get the consistent questions of how much is this, or I've had people ask me what's the address, and the flyer. I wouldn't post no address. I wouldn't post no flyer without an address. So then you got these people where people don't read. Everybody's not going to be happy with what you're selling. But the thing about it is, once you get in that space, you got to kind of be still nice to the fans, because without the fans, it's no people in the building, and nobody wants to come to an establishment that's going to be rude. You feel what I'm saying? So I think we gotta, yeah, they're gonna happily sign that 50. Yeah, don't let them get a record deal. Shout out to Casey too. We're gonna talk about KC battle getting rescheduled in a minute. But I say this to say, league owners, battle rappers, we can't fight with the fans. You know, just like like I said, if you go to a restaurant and the waitress is being rude to you, you got to think. So think about it like this: the battle rappers are a part of the company. So let's just say I go into Applebee's. I'm the league owner, so I'm the franchise of Applebee's. But if Show Shot or Casey is being rude to the people coming to eat, they not gonna look for me, which is the league owner. They're gonna just say, "Hey, the battle rappers they being rude, so I don't even want to come eat here no more." And that's the same thing with battle rappers and league owners. If we are rude to the fans, they not gonna want to spend their money with us. So a lot of times y'all wonder why. Like you'll see some league owners, you'll be like, well, they don't really say anything because perspective is everything. If you feel like I gave you a rude response, you might just not even deal with it no more. Some people are mature enough to have a mature conversation and say, yo, I don't like how you treated me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how you responded to this. Then some people don't and just be like, yo, I'm never going to deal with that franchise again. So I see this constant debate with like fans. I see this constant debate with league owners, battle rappers, like, oh, if you don't want to do something, just don't do it. That's not the way to go about it, bro. Like, I've had people ask me how much is the live stream. The live stream been the same price since I started my league. Since I've been a league owner, it's been the same price. The door price been the same. We ain't changed nothing since we started. I've had people say, yo, what's the address on the flyer? My initial thought process is to be rude and say, yo, just pay attention to the flyer. But then at this and the other, my business mind says we can't be rude to the consumers because these are the people that supporting your business. You can't have a business if nobody's buying anything. So sometimes I don't understand like the consistent I don't understand the consistent back and forth with the fans and the owners and the battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? You got sometimes we just gotta watch how we say things because one, the way you act or the way you respond to something could be the reason why a customer don't want to deal with your franchise no more. Just like let me give you an example. If somebody say, "Yo, what's the address to Ruinous?" In my mind, I'm like, "Yo, read the flyer." But I'm like, "Yo, it's at the boxing gym, guns down, hands up." You know what I'm saying? That's simple. You ain't even gotta argue. You ain't gotta go back and forth with the fans. But see, I'm 50-50 with it for the simple fact, like the majority of people online is not the same people that be in these venues. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you an example. If it's only 100 to 500 people in the spaces, that's not majority of battle rap. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this big debate between spaces and who really supports. You got people that support things just because the brand name is on there. It don't have nothing to do with being on those spaces, Facebook, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Half of the people that come up and pull up, I don't even see them engage in nothing we do. You might never see them on a live. You might never see them post anything. They may never post a flyer. Half of our supporters that pull up don't even be on the internet, not to my knowledge, unless I just didn't see nothing. But yeah, man, we gotta do better as battle rappers and league owners when it comes to these supporters because without them, we cannot pack a building. I can't throw an event by myself. For me to keep throwing events, I need people to walk through the door. So we have to do better with that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could say. I try, even me, like I know I could do better as far as my dialogue and how I present things. I'm working on it, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, never rude to the fans. Never telling the fans, well, if you don't like it, go. The only thing I say is if you don't plan on paying, just don't pull up. Cause it's kind of disrespectful at that point. Cause it's like you pulling up and then you're not trying to pay. That's kind of crazy. But other than that, I don't get into all that because I want it to be very welcoming. I want people to vibe out when they come to these events. I don't want to be rude and I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like just me personally, bro, like being rude ain't even cool. I don't even know. Like you ever just met somebody, you like, bro, being rude, like you being rude, that shit weird. Like that shit not even cool, bro. Like stop being weird, stop being rude. Like you actually feel better being nice to people. Like I don't like I don't know, bro. Like I don't being rude is weird. Like it's just like I don't get it. Like why do people wake up like, oh, I'm a rude person? Like that's not cool, bro. I don't know where that came from. I don't know who started that. But if you have a business, just to summarize this so we can get to the next topic. If you have a business, bro, be nice to your customers, man. You don't want to stray them away because one thing about it, it take one time. It take one smart comment for people to just be like, yo, I'm not dealing with this company no more. So yeah, we got to do a way better job. Hold on, let me see what job is. Yeah, we got to do a way better job of how we shout out Onyx in the building. We got to do a way better job of just the way we talk to people. That ain't even business. I recommend that in life. You know what I'm saying? I got to do better. All right, man. Shout out to the 6 people in the building. I know it's early. Y'all probably gonna go back and watch this. You know how it be. I know how y'all do already. Y'all gonna go back and watch this. All right, next topic, man. Y'all told me URL fell off. That's what y'all told me. They dropped this flyer 3 weeks ago. They sold out on Monday. Gramercy Theater. Y'all see the matchups. Let me say this, man. Y'all, and I noticed this on a smaller, because I'm obviously we still a small indie league. Y'all gotta stop thinking because y'all threw one good event, which is it don't really be good, honestly. It don't even really be good. You just not used to you just not used to certain things, so you think you're doing good. Let me say this. I throw almost 2 events a month, right? And you got leagues that'll throw one event every 6 months and be like, oh, we better than the stage. Oh, like, stop it, buddy. Shout out Liza Versa, man. She just like this. Shout out Onyx. Y'all gotta stop thinking just because people are chilling sometimes that you had your time. I remember it was one point in time they was trying to say other leagues was better than you. No, no. If I could drop a flyer 3 weeks and it sell out in 2 weeks, they clearly still number one, bro. Like y'all, I don't know where this notion came from that they not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that came from. But yeah, URL still number one, man. It's still lit. They sold out already. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop listening to these people on the internet. That's what I be noticing. Y'all listen to mean people on the internet. And that's a fact. That is a fact. They got my brothers locked inside a cage. But yeah, shout out to URL. Nome 15. I'm gonna give a quick prediction. I got Chess 2-1, Diddy 2-1. I got Hustle 2-1, John 2-1. I got Rock with the 30. I haven't seen nothing from Real Sick on the big stage. I think the biggest thing he ever rapped on was with Past Day or against Twerk, maybe. No, I'm tripping. When he battled K Sean. So that's what I'm going off of. I think he might have learned from that, but yeah. And I got Geechee Gotti 2-1. I think Rex will get the first. He good enough for the first. They got my brothers locked inside the cage. All right, boom. We got biggest event of the year for the stage. I don't want to. I want to specify that because I don't want niggas to. Oh, you think you got the biggest card here? So y'all seen the live yesterday with the bro Chef Trez. He came up. He pulled up, promoted in person instead of what I'm saying, instead of doing the whole like virtual thing. So it looked like he live right now. But yeah, instead of doing the whole virtual thing, he said, "Yo, let's do it in person." Yo, you know what's so crazy? Hella people like the idea of it. So I think we're gonna do more of those. Just have people pull up, like try to pull up and do one like that. Virtual. Nah, I said virtual. I mean in person. So we can see what's up with that, man. We can see what's up with that. So yeah, this car is updated. Shout out my boy Casey. His son supposed to be due around that time. So we do have the rescheduled date for Big Cat and Casey the Gunner. We confirmed the rescheduled date this morning. It's looking like August 30th. The car is gonna be called Friends of Foe. Um, I'm gonna cook up a flyer probably by the end of the day for that, so we can try to get some more matchups on that card. But right now, it's Ruinous for the the new battle because Casey can't make it. It's Big Cat versus Vibe. Y'all know about Vibe. He always at the events. He pretty much could prep fast. He already was coming to support. Flip Squad. So in Chef Life. So shout out to Vibe. He said he could step in. They got 10 days prep, 3-4 minutes. Chance to be on the big card. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Cat for still wanting to still battle. Shout out Big Cat still wanting to battle, still wanting to be on the card. You know what I'm saying? So that is the updated battle. Still the same card, still same location. Y'all know what it is. We got Trez versus Rashad. Y'all seen Trez pulled up yesterday. That is a 3-rounder. Then we got me versus Bricks Belvy. That's a 1-rounder. FS Mookie versus Camo. Y'all seen the face-off. We watched it live. If you didn't see the face-off, go on YouTube and type in Camo versus Mookie face-off. It should pop right up. That's a 3-round as well. Then we got Mike Beezy versus Buckie Blitzkrieg. I'm going to actually do a live reaction to that in a minute after we get off the screen. Then we got obviously Big Cat versus Vibe that just got locked in. Dylan versus Bobby Uptown. That's a 1-rounder. We got Showshotter versus Keynote. They was just going back and forth in the chat. That's a 1-rounder. Simply DJ versus Floze is a 3-rounder. They were supposed to battle Unfinished Business. So they wanted to reschedule it. I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to say this every day up until the event. Please do not come to the event thinking you're going to get in free. If you don't want to pay the $30 at the door, pre-sales are available, which is the normal price. We only do $30 once a year, which is the biggest card. $20 pre-sales. If you used to paying $20 at a stage event, get your pre-sales. We're gonna still keep the $20. But at the door, if you pull up at the door, it's $30. Please don't come if you are expecting to get in free. This is a no +1 card. It's a bunch of names on here. Enjoy it. We're going to have nachos, wings, liquor, juice, water, everything you need. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to pay, that's fine. It's a live stream that will be at the house for $5. Everything is the same Cash App. Welcome to the stage. So get your pre-sales early, $20. If you don't get your pre-sales before next Saturday, which is June 27th, the Friday before, it's going to be $30 at the door. $30 at the door. Okay? I want to make that clear. Please don't pull up trying to get in free. I don't even want to have to go through that. Just respect the league. We don't want to go through that no more. So I'm going to say this every day. If you used to paying $20 like you normally do, get the pre-sales. If you don't want to get the pre-sales and you cool with paying $30, it's $30 at the door. But before, it's $20 pre-sales. If you don't want the pre-sales, you don't want to pay at the door, $5 live streams is available. So your Facebook name, $5 to welcome to the stage. Thank you. Just want to make that clear. So we're going to watch this face-off. Shout out to the 7 people in the building. We're going to watch this face-off with Mike Beezy versus Buckie Blitzkrieg. Do some live reactions.
Match up in here. You know what I'm saying? Anticipated. We got 2 people that focus. Man, I'm letting people introduce themselves, man. Who got on the left? Your boy Buckie Blitzkrieg. Higher gun, Stone Mountain in this bitch, you already know. And who on the opposite side?
And we got Mike Beezy, Rap King,
Is this battle like, excuse my bad, I ain't trying to cut you off shit. Is this battle matter?
Matter to me.
To him?
Nah, Reggie, you foul. Talking about I ain't trying to cut you off, but you cut him off. Hey, talking about, I ain't trying to cut him off, but you cut him off. Let's go.
To him? So where you at with? I ain't even want to battle the dude.
But he is.
I ain't even want to battle the man. I'm mad at me because I said he don't rap good enough to call himself Rap King.
So that means you want to battle.
I do
You gotta
feel
prove
like
that.
so basically, this what I'm getting out. I don't know merch, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I'm getting out of it. You know, he don't care about you.
Mm-hmm.
And this your chance to show that he shouldn't have underestimated you in that way.
That's a fact.
Right, because he said he don't care about it, period. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got to.
Oh no. So then what you trying to show me, bro?
Bro,
How many rounds
you
did
on 3?
Okay.
3 rounds
You
of
on
kicking
my
his
league.
ass.
You said you on my league, bro.
Is he?
Who's your last battle?
Talk, Mike. This is your league. You've been here since day one. Talk, brother.
What's your
Bobby time.
how'd you do?
30.
Who's your last battle?
Echo Slice.
How'd you do?
You can say.
You know, that's a pretty good.
See the difference?
Hey, hold on.
I say this, man. This probably the most vocal I've seen Mike in a long, like not even a long time. In general, like this, the most vocal I've ever seen him before a battle. You feel me? So shout out to Mike, man, stepping into that promo bag. Shout out Mike Beezy, man.
Pretty good. I wouldn't be like,
different.
Yo, hold on. Hey, no slack the Echo Slice.
Right.
That nigga fire.
That's what
You
I'm
know what I'm
He
saying?
fine.
And you know what I mean? Real shit. I
But-
wasn't really preparing for that battle like I was preparing for this one. Because
wait a minute
But it
now.
don't
Wait,
matter.
hold on. You just said you didn't give a damn now.
I didn't.
It's just-
Reggie. Yo, Reggie is crazy. You say, yo, you just said you ain't give a damn now. Now, he did say he didn't care. You did say you ain't care at first, Buckie. That's exactly what you said.
You doing it or you ain't doing it?
Oh no, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Because look, bro.
That what
Just
you
because
gonna
I
say
ain't
when
give
he
a
lose,
fuck,
he
just
gonna
because I
be
ain't give a
like,
fuck,
"Ain't
I see Buckie
nigga-
battle a lot though, and I think he's good. And I also think that I enjoy his material that he does. I don't see you have some really good moments and good wins and shit. Like if you asking me, like who I got, I'm pretty much saying whoever wins that first round probably is gonna win the whole battle, type of a thing. You know what I mean? This being on the stage, what does this say in the rankings of who's doing better and who sucks? You know
Oh
what
well, see, he's talking about his league. He done told me he number 3, number 2 around here.
I mean,
Ain't tell you
how many
that, bro.
losses
They
you got
showed
here?
you that.
Yeah, how many losses you got? How many times you feel like you
Man,
lost
I
here?
don't know. If I lost, bro, because I choked.
Okay.
So that once.
I don't know because I seen you lose a few times.
Who you see me lose to?
I mean, Megalodon, nigga.
Man, get the fuck out
That's
of here.
it. Shot retired. Shot retired.
Who?
Megalodon.
Y'all gotta stop doing Megalodon. Y'all gotta stop doing King Shark like that, man. He might have lost 2 in a row. But that don't mean he retired. I don't know though, because we had him set up with Camo versus Megalodon on this card. He accepted the battle, then he said he was good. So I don't know. But my boy gonna be back outside, man.
Exactly. That's what I do to niggas.
Nah. You did that? Because another nigga told me he did.
We both did.
Well, maybe it took.
I bet-
Well, maybe it took 2 folks.
See, look. The king said he made a nigga retire. You heard it was another nigga that made the nigga
Yeah,
retire,
what you
not
know
the king.
what
You feel me? Like, come on.
Bro, you take 2 losses back to back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, type
They
in,
keep winning
type
against
in
me and
Faceoff
lose against him. He still be valid. You
F-
take 2 back to back. You're like, I started.
I hope he's not retired though. I think
Nah,
he's dope.
I
I
don't think
know.
he's
I think he's dope. Yeah, I think he's dope.
Nah, he cool. I fuck with him.
Before this battle right here, man, who wins this? Like, who wins this and why? What you
Appreciate you.
think about it?
I feel like I'm gonna win, bro, just because he, like you said, he ain't got nothing to prove. I got something to prove. You gonna go over there and rapping?
Well, wait a minute. He said he don't care, but he still with the work. He did say that. It sounds crazy to me too. But
I am crazy, nigga. That's why you shouldn't battle me.
okay, oh man,
That's why you shouldn't battle me. I am crazy.
I want to say this. Shout out to everybody that did a live face-off, man. This is the next step we trying to go to. We trying to get it where everybody could do one. You know what I'm saying? But it's just fortunate enough that some of the mega matchups on this card that actually do live in Georgia, so we are able to get some stuff done. We got a good face-off coming too. Make sure y'all tap in when I drop it. Reggie P versus Dre Majesty. We got that face-off. That thing gonna hit like crack in the 80s, my boy. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. But if the
Why
king
you take
say,
it again?
because if the king say he gonna, you say you gonna make an example out of me, bro.
Might be
Now
now you the king of the state. Like what makes you?
Nah, I
In
ain't
your
king.
mind.
That's my name. Might be the rap king. I got that name four battles.
So why is he feeling
That's-
some?
that's
Why is
why
he
he
feeling some?
triggered.
Wait a minute. Why is he feeling some kind of way about that if that's just your name? But you're not trying to say that bad.
You gotta ask him, man.
It don't sound like you're
That
not
sound
trying
like-
to say nothing about me. It's in your
That
name.
like me call me. That like I call myself the fireman and shit, and wear the clothes shit, and when some go off smoking shit, I don't go over there. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
So I'm trying to see. Do you care about this shit or not?
I'm a fucking mercenary. So anything that's standing in front of me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to bomb on this
You think you're
motherfucker, bro.
excuse me. You think you're gonna win today?
Bro, I'm comfortable, man. I know I'm good. I don't
Three.
think
It's 1 round 3.
It's 3. What you see? How you looking on the number on the board?
I'll throw him around.
Man.
2-1. 2-1.
So you rode around with him in mind that he was gonna win.
Nah.
I guess he's
I
saying.
just-
I guess he's
I
saying
just
1
fuck
round. He
with
just
him.
gonna
I
he
know.
gonna look.
Yo, Mike crazy in his head. Nah, I just fuck with him, so I'm gonna give him a round. Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie, Mike. I'm gonna be honest. I feel you on that. I ain't trying to take sides, but I'm at a point in my career, bro. I'm a rap what I got. If it's enough, it's enough. If it ain't, it ain't. It wasn't meant to be. Like I got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes and 10 seconds for Brinks Belvy. If it ain't enough, then oh fucking with it.
Nah, fuck that. He fine. He saying I'm gonna give you a round, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Give him a round.
And I'm gonna whoop you the other 2.
I believe he.
I do that. I did
Do what I
that.
know
I'm
niggas
fucked
do
up
about
doing
me,
that
bro.
too. Go ahead.
Do what I know niggas do when it come to me, bro. They usually write their next, bro. They usually don't try to write their next. You heard what he said? He said he wasn't worried about the AK battle. He worried about me.
Yeah.
Why you worried about me?
I didn't say I was worried about. I didn't say I was worried about you versus the AK battle.
What you say?
Nah, at the time where I battled on AK, I had another battle going on. I had to focus because all I got is you right now, bro. I done had 2 battles canceled on me. The only person that's
We
standing
watching
in
the
front
live
of me is
reaction
calling
of
himself
Mike
king,
Beezy.
nigga.
My third.
Oh, this shit. Only battle is this shit.
I'm 2-0.
What battle is this for you?
This year,
Yeah.
number 1.
Oh, this your first one.
I did have a shot in the dark a couple months ago, but that wasn't like me focused on the actual opponent.
Yeah, so really, he do maybe what he's saying is, I get it now because he ain't battling about this shit. So what it is, he don't care nothing about that issue.
Mm-hmm.
He's more excited to be battling. Period. So I get what he's saying now.
and killing a nigga who call himself king. We can't forget that part. Bro.
Nah, man, he don't really mean
The name
that. That's just his
Blitzkrieg,
name.
bro.
That's just his name, Shawty.
The name Blitzkrieg.
He don't really mean that. That's just in his name.
Mike Beezy telling you do mean that shit.
His mom ain't named him Rap King.
I ain't
It wasn't like it wasn't his fault. His name Rap
My
King.
mom says
You
Reggie.
niggas.
Right, but that's what
Tell
I'm
mama
saying.
name you your battle rap.
No, no. What I'm saying is, it's your fault that your name is Rap King.
Yeah.
For him to be like, no. What I'm saying, for him to be like, oh man, that's just in his name. No, you named yourself that.
Robin
It ain't
battle 5
just in his
years.
name.
Robin the Rap King 5 years.
It ain't just his
bro.
name.
And it's still gonna be that.
He
bro.
named himself
How
that
long
because he
you
felt
how long you been battling on, bro?
6 years.
The first time that
Fire.
the first time that I seen you, you was on the Trap New York. I think I hosted that battle.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
Yeah, you did.
But the first time I seen hey, come my Beezy.
Oh,
He
look.
goddamn. Now you were you goddamn. Look. You battle over there off Bankhead on the west side on the stage where them trailers at. You know what I'm talking about? You had shirts and shit. You had people
Oh,
with you.
okay. Yeah.
You had a big campaign that day.
Yeah.
I remember.
Just to confirm, that is the battle where he battled Sleepy Hayes. So Sleepy Hayes versus Mike Beezy, where he had all the signs and stuff up. So that's what you're referring to. But Buckie say something. Buckie gonna say something afterwards. After this, that's funny. Watch this.
Yeah, you actually did very good that day. I mean, both of y'all got. I mean, I ain't lying. I see both of y'all do good, man. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to see why one think they gonna beat the other like this particular day though. You know,
Look, honestly, I feel like I rap better. I got different flows. I have a wide range of topics I can speak about. Even staying themed on the subject. Like I just feel like he don't have the versatility Or is it signing his high?
Well, you know what? We being real negative, and I know it's a battle rap. But look, what do you like about it? What's something? One thing you can say. Hey, I liked it about Shout. One thing.
He was confident enough to call himself king.
Okay.
You named yourself that? You named yourself King?
Yeah, rap king.
What's one thing you like about battle rap?
You named yourself that for music?
Yeah.
What's one thing you like
You
about
heard
the
me rap King.
I don't give a fuck.
Say what now?
I'm a mercenary. So any nigga talking king, you fucking assassin, bro.
I'm just trying to get some information.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. Why? What is one thing do you like about the Blitzkrieg?
Bruh, you niggas about to
I
fight.
mean, he a funny nigga. That's
So you like his performance? You like his entertainment performance?
He make me laugh.
Oh, God.
Shit like
Stop
that.
flirting, bro. Reggie, ask him some aggressive questions, bro.
All right. If he gets too close, you're gonna punch him in the face.
Hey Reggie, I don't know what you got going on. This is a battle rap event. This is not MMA. Hey, you talking about you gonna punch him in the face? What are you talking about?
Love thy neighbor.
I don't hate them.
Right.
For the battle I do. But you know, it ain't that.
Wait a minute here. You guys like each other a bit. That's what's going on.
Look. Real shit. It's just that we respect each other enough to say, hey, yo, this ain't nothing personal.
Would you say
feel
it's
like
1 or 3 of them? He better than you. He think he better than you.
I'm
I'm going ahead and say
You
he
really-
think he better than
you
you.
really think he a rap king?
No.
Do you really think he a rap king?
Hell no.
So do you personally feel like that's disrespect?
I feel like that's disrespect, but I mean, like, I
So,
can
bro,
say
you-
that all day, but I'm gonna show you, bro. That I'm the rap king.
I'm just saying,
That's what I
look. What I understand, this is what I understand, right? Kings have their empire, so usually niggas is kings where they at.
Mhm.
So when you come around, I just need for you to know that you ain't no king to me.
This where I'm at, bro.
And guess
Mhm.
what?
Mhm.
And guess who else here?
Hey, you gonna talk your
And
shit?
guess who here?
Yeah.
Guess who here now? The assassin, bro. The
Mercenary,
mercenary. Ain't no king. I'm not no noble. I ain't no lord. I ain't no.
Uh-huh.
That's it. The name Blitzkrieg, bro.
That was up.
Say Mr. First though. You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
It's love.
And this is respect. This is what you call respect.
I am old.
This is what you call respect.
I am old, cuz. You right.
That's why you want me to call you old nigga.
Nah.
Hey, how many minutes is in the rounds?
I don't.
You being nosy, brother. Them boy rap.
Y'all just going.
No,
Y'all just going. Y'all just going.
Ain't no telling.
I'm excited to see what you guys, got to say up there, man. For real.
I'm gonna say
It's crazy though.
that I'm gonna set fire
Mhm.
to the entire
Uh-huh.
empire.
Uh-huh.
One y'all call sire,
Uh-huh.
maybe with the spire.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired.
Uh-huh.
I'm a liar.
Uh-huh.
I'm that fire.
Round one. Hey, man,
That shit crazy. He call himself Mr. Machete Blade, bro. He say it just,
Yeah.
bro.
So you
just-
triggered by you triggered.
I am.
Why you so
Look,
You
bro.
came to me.
Look, I did it. All I did was say to me, you don't rap good enough to call yourself rap king. You don't really made me mad.
But what
I'm gonna tell
All right, Buckie. Mike got some wins under his belt this year. He arguably 2-0. You've been saying he ain't that for 6 months now. This battle been locked in for about 6 months. I think I locked this in about, if not January, it's definitely February, because when he battled, it's been locked in since he battled Megalodon. You had a lot of time now. Mike was rapping last time he was on the big stage, Elite 3. Don't play with that boy.
this one made me mad.
I caught your attention.
There you go. Tell him why you mad, nigga.
This one made me mad.
Yeah.
My first time seeing you, nigga. You came in that motherfucker and niggas was holding signs up. We was following you and shit. Them niggas sound some jealous ass shit. But keep going.
Hey, Buckie, you wild for saying that. That was funny, though. Nigga said, first time I seen you had fans, nigga. I don't like that. You got fans, nigga. I don't like that.
No.
Had my own clothes.
So
on.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
it ain't even about jealousy. As I said, I'm an assassin, my nigga.
Okay.
So you is king. You don't need all of that. You just step in the room and demand it. It's just in you. You feel me? But
That's
when you
star
out
power
here,
though, bro. They fight.
Hey, Beezy, hey,
that ain't
for
star
sure
power.
though.
They changed, bro. They asking me, hey, bro.
They campaign.
We gonna talk about it.
That's the
It's not
difference.
jealousy. You just made yourself a target. It was just like king, gang.
You only
How many rounds
Only
gotta go down,
down. It's the
nigga?
best nigga, bro. Yeah. The top niggas always the target. So I must be one of the top niggas.
Nah, you just a nigga who called yourself king.
I am.
That's it. I mean, top niggas are the target, but you called yourself king. I didn't see you as a top target.
So you tripping.
I
They can't
am.
see me like
What's
that.
the date on the ballot? What's the date on
28, 2 weeks from today.
June 28th.
June 28th?
Ruinous.
Ruin the
Don't
number
make
4.
me ruin this.
Number 4.
Goddamn, you know the main event, Chef Trez and Rashad the God, man. Y'all tune in. Y'all tune in, man. We out here. Oh, I'm the best on discussion though. I'm out here.
All right, we got a couple announcements before we get up out of here. Reborn 4. The main event is Dre Majesty versus Reggie P. That is 3 rounds. The face-off will be out very, very soon with the flyer. The reason I ain't put the face-off out yet is because we still got Ruinous coming up. I got Buckie in this battle. Who got Mike Beezy? I got Mike, man. I got Mike 2-1. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, Reborn 4, September 13th. The main event is Dre Majesty versus Reggie P. 3 rounds. Also, we got Rashad the God versus Jay Skizzle. That's 3 rounds in this card. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys. We're going to drop the face-off directly after Ruinous. We got the face-off with Dre Majesty and Reggie P. Then we're going to drop the flyer, the full, not the full flyer, the 1v1s. So, Reborn 4 is a 2-day event. Day 2, Black Brick Series, 1 to 5, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. This one is going to be 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Day 2 is going to be September 14th, 1 to 5, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. This is how we going to do it. Each day is going to be $20. But if you want to get both days, be there for both days, $30. Both $30 will get you both days. But if you just want to come to one separately, it's going to be $20. $5 live streams. It ain't going to change. So as of right now, we got VVS 100 versus Viibe locked in for 3 rounds for day 2. So let me say this again. Reborn 4, 5 to 10. September 13th, we got Dre Majesty versus Reggie P, 3 rounds. Jay Skizzle versus Rashad the God, 3 rounds. More announcements to come. We still waiting on some people to hit back. Day 2, we got Viibe and VVS 100, 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Also, we working on locking in the main event for this card. I got a battle in mind. If it get locked in, y'all already know what it is. I'm gonna announce it. Other than that, I got one more thing I want to show y'all before I get up out of here. Because it's only right. It's only right. Oh, let me see. All right, boom. Legend versus Echo Slice tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to the 11 people in the building. Make sure y'all tap into this. This was the judge battle. Y'all want to see how the battle went? Maybe change your mind on who won. I'm not gonna tell you who won. I just want y'all to watch the battle. So Legend versus Echo Slice is dropping tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Learn your time zone. Shout out everybody in the building. Happy Juneteenth. Let me say this one more time before we get out of here. Do not pull up to Ruinous thinking you're going to get in free. Please. No plus ones, nobody free. Everybody gotta pay. If you don't want to pay the 30 at your door, the pre-sales are $20. If you can't make the door price or the pre-sales, you can watch it from home. $5 live streams. Send your Facebook name. Welcome to the stage. Ruinous 4. I'm gonna say this one more time before I get out here. Do not pull up thinking you getting it free. If you don't want to pay the 30, pre-sales are available for 20. If you don't want to pay the pre-sales and you willing to play the door price, it is 30. We only do 30 one time a year for the big car. If you can't afford, now I don't want to say can't afford. If you feel like your money, you don't want to pay that, $5 live streams. Send it to welcome to the stage, and you will be added to the private group. I'm Damo Guapo, the league owner for the stage. We have a face-off today, Hollow 7:30, and King Show Shada going down for Bad for Your Soul 2 weeks after Ruinous. I appreciate everybody that stuck around, pulled up. Y'all be safe, man. This is